Big Tim the Great, man. Gonna give it like 1 or 2 more minutes, then we're gonna start. Today's topic is, do older men prey on younger women? And I got a lot to say about this one. If you miss it, catch it on the playback, man. We're gonna start at like the 3 minute mark. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Like it on the walkthrough, man. We got a good video tonight, man. I mean today, man. Cause there's a lot of talks right now with the 304s and the simps. There's a lot of talks right now with the 304s and the simps claiming that younger women are being preyed on, right? So I got a lot to say about this topic, man. We're gonna start in like 30 seconds. All right, check this out, right? Currently, we in a time now where women have successfully shamed men into not dating younger women. I see it every day on social media. If you a guy in your 30s, you have no business dating a chick 20, 21, 22, 23, and they're speaking as if women don't have all of the power of choice. The only thing a guy could do is approach a broad, speak to her, introduce herself. She has the power, the complete power of choice to decide if she wants to deal with this man or not. He's not hitting her with a club and dragging her to his lair. Nobody's forcing her to go to this guy's crib, right? Nobody's forcing her to do anything. She take it upon herself to find and try to extract from older men, right? So let's get into it, right? Why is the simp mad? The simp is mad because a female in his age bracket is dating a man 10, 12, 13, 15, 20. Man, I done heard of crazy setups, 40 something, 50 something, 18. The age it could go is wide, man. There's no limit to it. But we talking about adult shit, right? A young nigga's gonna get mad because he can't really compete with an older man. And I've been there before, where you hang on an older dude for smashing the chick in your age range, and you thinking, damn, you 21, you dated a dude that was 35 before me. Why? And it's hard for a dude to understand. But you got to take it back to the root of everything I speak on, right? They're all 304s. They will all sell themselves to the highest bidder. Who's the highest bidder? The older man. It's not too many Kai Sinettes running around, right? It's not too many dudes that's real young that got a real bag. So who has the real bag? The niggas in their late 30s, 40s, 50s. And listen, I'm not even at those ages. I'm in my early 30s, right? So I see both sides of it. Because I'm a dude that I've always dated younger women. Always. Why? Because they're attracted to me. I'm not chasing no broad down. I'm taking what the defense gives me. If I'm getting chosen on by younger females all day, all night, what am I supposed to do? Go chase these ran through bros? Help me understand. But they'll try to shame you and say that you're a weirdo for doing that. Okay, these women are not victims. Listen, I've dated a chick before. Shorty had secret arrangements on her phone, trying to get in contact with dudes in their 40s and 50s, right? Why? Why is she trying to get in contact with dudes in her 40s and 50s? For money. They're 304s. Their parents program them to be 304s. And then act surprised when she show up with a 40-year-old and she 22. Who has the money? Not the dudes her age. The dudes her age is still in college. They working at Walmart. They working at Rite Aid, CVS. They ain't got no money. They living with their parents. If you taught your daughter to go for the money, why are you so surprised and upset when she go for an older man who has money? Listen, man, this is the buffoonery that goes on, man. But let's go to the 304's perspective, right? Why is she mad, right? Because she's looking around. She's panicking. You gotta understand, a chick is in her 40s and she's looking around and all the dudes in their 40s got something 25 on their arm. How's she gonna feel? But what I recommend those bros to do is go date. Oh, listen, all chicks have dated older men. All of them. Every last one of them. So if they all dated older men, why is it that as soon as they get old, all of a sudden they want a guy their age? When you was in high school, you didn't want a guy your age. Was you when you was in college, you didn't want a guy your age. There was little boys to you, right? They had bird chests and all that, right? So why is it when you turn 40, 35, 45, 50, why are you even checking for the guys your age? A female should always be dating guys older than them. They the only ones that's gonna value you. I'm gonna be honest. Every nigga, listen, I done been around a lot of dudes, man. And if we sliding through and we pass by college, a nigga's always gonna make a comment on college girls, bro. I make it a point to not say nothing to see if they gonna say something. And consistently, nigga, from niggas in their 50s to niggas in their 30s, they all like college age women. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just what it is, man. You can get mad at it, but it's always gonna happen. This chick's right now 18, sugar daddy 55. You could get mad at it, but you can't stop it. You see what I'm saying? It's just what it is. They create listen, these 304s and these Sims created an environment where it's like Only the trick is gonna win. You dating in America, understand? Only the trick is gonna win. The nigga that's willing to pay some off. A nigga like me, I'm not paying nothing off, right? At least yeah. It's how how to get milfs. Nigga, I don't fuck with no milfs, no nigga. You talking about milfs? Son looking for some single mothers out here, man. Crazy. And listen, a lot of these older bros, right? They took their life for granted. You know, when guys and older women tried to warn them, slow your roll. You see what I'm saying? They didn't take people serious. They didn't take the advice serious. They chose to party, sleep with random men, right? Just play all these games and just waste their youth. And this is why they're upset. Because they realize, look, reality hit them. This ain't a game. This ain't a movie, right? There's no do-overs. Your prime is over. Your prime is done. You'll never get it back. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much makeup you buy. It don't matter how much waist trainers and how much surgeries that you have. You would never look like how you looked at 22 ever again. And that bothers a lot of women because they understand. Listen, you either gonna date young men and trick off on them, right? You're gonna have to become a cougar and trick off on a younger man, or just be by yourself. There's no options for older lady, and that's why she has to turn to the guys her age like, y'all some fuck niggas. Y'all trying to manipulate these women. That's why they try to shame and gaslight these dudes, and it's worked. Because when you look through social media, nigga, like just last year, like 2 years ago, it was only women saying this. Now that I look around, you got all these dudes that jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah, you a creep. Yeah, you a pedo if she's 18, 19, and you're what is a 27-year-old doing dating a 19-year-old? What? That's 8 years. That's shit. Shit goes, man. Only a blue pill simp is gonna be mad about something like that, right? And what is the male's perspective on this, right? A nigga like me, right? You gotta think. All men. Listen, how am I gonna put this? I feel like all men, when they're younger, they kind of look for something serious. Yes, as a young man, you have all that testosterone, you want to play around, but at the end of the day, a lot of dudes learn the game because they wanted to settle down at a younger age than women, right? And we watch these bros, we watch them party, juggle all these men. You probably done caught your girl cheating, right? You had kids with her. She ran off with the kids. She used that like a manipulation tool. Look at what DDG and the Holly Bailey chick going through. She used the baby as a tool to hurt the dude, right? So as a man, we see these bros doing all this bullshit. We see it day in and day out, right? And the older we get, the more we see it, the more we see it. By the time a dude get his money up, right? Why would he continue to look at these same bros that was doing all this buffoonery and say, okay, I'm gonna choose one of you. I'm gonna pick one of y'all. Let's settle down now. Yeah, you done ran the streets for all them years. You didn't want to settle down. You was on this nigga. Listen, when a chick young, she'll break up with you and get with another dude a day later, 2 days later, right? These bros gotta understand. Y'all got one chance at this shit where you got the pick of the litter, right? Because once you hit 30, your reign of terror is basically over. Your reign of terror is over, man. And now you're gonna have to reap everything you sowed. You no longer could just pick from the crowd. Niggas ain't checking for you. I walk past older bros every day, they by themselves. And I'm just thinking like, what are they gonna do? Right? There's not gonna be a brighter day where you just gonna have a whole plethora of options. You may be able to get on a dating app and find unlimited dudes that's gonna pipe you out, but you ain't gonna find no dude that's looking at you at 45 and taking you serious. And they gonna try to get in and get out, right? Because when y'all was younger, y'all had no intentions of settling down. It was all fun and games. You was trying to listen. Every broad when she's young tries to get the most out of her body, the most money, the most experiences, the most every. You look at a chick like Lori Harvey, right? Can you imagine how her day reckoning is gonna look? All these dudes she done been with. What is a chick like Lori Harvey gonna go through at 45 with a reputation like she got right now? She's gonna go through it, man. That's what happens to all these bros. Cause little do these bros know y'all all got bad reputations out here. Y'all not just sleeping around and niggas is just niggas talk. There's so many times when I talk to a dude like, yeah, I hit that chick. Like he like, yeah, I hit that chick too, right? There's circles where niggas speak on shit, right? These chicks be looking for relationships after that whole phase. Everybody know you a hoe except for you. You think everybody's oblivious to your home. When niggas done talked about it behind the scenes, niggas already see you coming. Yeah, huh? Yeah, you could. Yeah, she get good done. Like you already got a reputation. Nobody's ever gonna cuff you. Niggas gonna hit you, right? Don't don't get that twisted. They gonna hit you. They gonna get some brain, but ain't no nigga gonna cuff you after you create a reputation for yourself, man. And these chicks think they so low when they so sneaky and all that. Nah, niggas know you a hoe. They just not gonna say it to your face. So they gonna have you parade out here like you some high value broad. But they know like five niggas that I had you already. Niggas know how to play the game in order to smash, bro. It's just niggas not all the way there with the game in terms of like relationships and shit. You know what I mean? Every nigga know how to get some. But listen, man, it's our next point, right? Let's talk about the dangers, right? The dangers again with some of these older bros, man. Let's talk about the dangers of that, man. Because it ain't just you get with an older broad and you live happily ever after. Oh, yeah, she done had her whole phase and I'm in the clear. You never in the clear when it comes to these bros. I made that video the second, three, or four phase for a reason, man. These chicks gonna be cheating on you in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's never gonna stop, bro. You niggas is still holding on to hope that there's good women out here, man. But this what I ask you niggas. Where's your proof there's good women out here, man? Where's your lawyer broad that you could prove that niggas ain't splitting her? Huh? Niggas don't be having no proof at all. Nothing to back up their claims that there's good women out here, bro. But a nigga so quick to come and say, oh, you niggas is bugging. There is no good bros left out here, man. It's all ran through. All the good bros are scooped up already, being relationships and marriages. If they would think about it, if it was a good female, she would probably be with the first or second dude she was with, and still be with him. She not gonna be roam. Ain't no good women just roaming the streets single by themselves, man. Think about how thirsty these dudes are, man. There is no good women out here, man. They all bust down. But look, the dangers of dealing with older women, right? And why men avoid them. Why would you deal with all these problems, right? Makes no sense. Now look, think about you gotta think, all right, a chick is 32 years old. right? She's probably like a 16, 17-year veteran in the streets. If a chick is 32, she been in the streets for like 17 years, almost 20 years. Do you believe in your heart if you was to meet a 32-year-old and cuff her that she would be loyal to you? Do you know how many men she know? Do you know how many men is on her social media? Do you know how many men is in the background? How could she ever be loyal to you when she had all those experiences? You gotta understand, she still got feelings for some. Y'all gotta understand at that point, when the chick can't find nobody, it's because they don't want to be with her. It's because she got a reputation. She a bust down. They don't want to be with her, right? But she probably still wants to be with some of them, right? So if they hit her up, they could still split her, right? And you think you gonna come along and come cuff a 32-year-old, right? A 32-year-old that's in ring chasing mode. You gotta understand there's no games with these chicks when they hit 30s, when they hit their 30s, mid 30s, nigga is serious. See, a chick is gonna play all day when she's 22. Play all day. Unlimited games. Right? I'm going out with my friend on a Friday. We about to hit this bar, girls night out and all this. A chick hit 32, she's still doing all that. But the thing is, now she's serious. She wants you to be serious as well. Now every relationship has to lead to marriage. Now she's trying to put pressure on every man that she meets. Any man that show her even a little bit of interest, she putting pressure on, right? Because she's in desperation mode, right? And that's the biggest turnoff for a man. A chick that's like really pressing marriage or kids or listen, 304, it's not my fault you wasted all your life. You know what I'm saying? You wasted. Listen, that period of time that you had to play and or get serious, you wasted it. So now you trying to put pressure on me or other men to try to hurry up and do something with you because you desperate. I don't got time for that, bro. I done dated older women. That's it's not it, bro. Because every relationship has to be serious for them, right? You don't get to just have a good time with them. It's always a little bit of pressure, and they are permanently single until they have a ring. A lot of these chicks believe that, especially at those older ages, they'll tell you themselves they got no time for games and all this BS. So they on straight BS. They will cheat on you fast. The minute they figure out that you're not that serious, she's already texting another dude, bro. A chick that's 32 probably got like 55 dudes in the background. Yo, motherfucker is crazy, bro. And listen, these chicks is trying to shame you to date them. So they can try to squeeze you and try to force you into marriage. Cause they're desperate. Cause they don't got nobody else. Cause nobody's taking them serious. When niggas was taking them serious, they wasn't taking nothing serious. So now we got to get serious now that they serious. Life don't revolve around you 304, and that's what a lot of these bros gotta understand. Life don't revolve around you. You don't make the rules. You can just decide who can sleep with you or not, and that's where it stops. You can't decide when you want to get married. Men decide that. Men buy the rings. You don't get to say, okay, I want to get married at 35. Okay, we not marrying you at 35 though. What guy? Listen, it's not too many dudes out here that would meet a 35-year-old and marry her. Most dudes, if they meet a 35-year-old, they just gonna pop off. So there's some shiesty motherfuckers that's gonna try to get a bag out of her, right? Shit like that. But we not looking at her like she got like some high value or something like that. So ran through. And how many kids does a 32-year-old have in this society? I didn't even get to that point yet. How many damn kids does a 32-year-old have in this society? You meet a 32-year-old, right? She's almost guaranteed to have multiple kids, right? They're crazy. That's another point. Listen, I've dated older women. I mostly get chosen by younger women. I'm in my early 30s. There's still women 22, 23 that choose up on me all day long. But I've dated older women, right? And older women are a little off mentally. A lot of them, right? A lot of them like to sip a little too much wine, right? Because they're in that depression phase. A chick hit 32, she never expected to not have a man. She because she had it so easy in her early 20s, she thought it would stay like that forever. She thought that was just gonna be her life. So she played all day till one day she looked in the mirror, or maybe she looked at some old pictures and was like, damn, I don't look the same. And then she's gonna start realizing men aren't treating her the same. Dudes chased you at 20, 21, 22. A nigga might send you one text per day at 32. Niggas ain't showing you all that love no more. So at some point, the delusion wears off and reality hit them. I'm running out of time, right? And that's when they kind of lose their mind. And you don't want to get caught up in all that. Because those are the type of bros that they go crazy when you quote unquote waste their time. But how many dudes' time they wasted in their youth? They wasted every dude's time in their youth. They was just juggling dudes. They didn't give a damn about none of y'all. Listen, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just not gonna let a hoe win, man. That's just what it is, man. I done see how these hoes get down in their youth. There's no way in hell I'm walking up on a 30-year-old and taking her even remote. Nigga, even like, I ain't gonna hold you, even like 27, 28 is like a little crazy, bro. Like, even those ages, because it's like, only reason why you serious is because you getting scared now. You want to hurry up and have some kids now, right? You're not serious because that's who you actually are. You're a good woman looking for a husband. You just serious now because you desperate. And desperation looks terrible on a broad. Terrible. A desperate, thirsty broad. There's nothing more unattractive than that, man. Like a thirsty bro, hell nah, bro. Get your ass away from me. I done ghosted older bros over trying to like hold, but like sink they claws into me, right? Trying to hold me right. Like, bitch, get up off me, man. You an old bro. You should have knew what time it. You should have knew what this was, bitch. You should have knew what this was, bitch. You should have knew I was only here for the dope, nigga. Only here for the dope. I ain't here for none of that extra shit, right? You can't get no paper out of me, nope, right? You ain't getting nothing. I'm here for the dope. So listen, man, we gonna wrap it up though. Little quick live and all that. Why you shouldn't take older women serious, man? Quick live, man. I'm gonna try to. I already then put together a few more topics and all that, man. So I might go live tomorrow or the day after that. I ain't gonna tell you the topic. There's gonna be a surprise. I don't even announce these lives like that. I announced this one, but I'm gonna just go live around the afternoon tomorrow too. Yo, like the video and all that, man. Listen, the simps and the old bros could shame you all they want, but instead of shaming you, they should just get together. Why they worried about what the smarter niggas think? The smarter niggas are doing. We on the big and better shit. I'm going for the young, nice looking shit. I'm not going for no old washed up bro. Done squeezed out a baby for Pookie. Shorty, you done had Pookie's baby already. You think a nigga like me gonna come behind that? I'm above you and Pookie. Fuck I look like. We gotta be real out here, man. I'll be honest, man. I'm too real for this shit, man. This dancing, man, it's for you simp ass niggas, you lame ass niggas. It's for you niggas, man. It ain't for a nigga like me, man. I'm above it. It's Big Tim the Great, man. I'm gonna go live tomorrow or the day after that. But yo, it's Big Tim the Great, man. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas, man. Like it, subscribe, all that, man. I'm gonna catch y'all.